The Joker is talking about how he expected to feel really happy and excited after causing something big to happen. He mentions getting rid of someone important, the Big B, but instead of feeling great, he's surprised that he doesn't. He thinks maybe because the world is in chaos. Days pass while Batman's body lay amidst the destruction and chaos of what's left of the city, until he is discovered alive by two new heroes, named Allyce and Strongarm. Allyce, overwhelmed with relief, discovers that Batman is still alive, despite his severe injuries. Even though many of his bones were broken, and his arms and legs were badly hurt, she is happy that he is still breathing. Expressing frustration at not having super strength, she calls for assistance from Strongarm to bring Batman to Cyber for urgent medical attention. Allyce quickly brings Batman to Cyber for help. Cyber asks Strongarm to put Batman on the table, and tells Fracture to use his powers to slow down Batman's body during surgery, making sure Batman stays alive. Strongarm is going to get food and Allyce says thanks. Cyber talks about Batman whose arms and legs got really hurt, saying bones break, but promethium, a strong material, doesn't. Fracture says Batman has only 3 days left to live, and is unsure. Allyce says to have faith. Cyber wants Shock to wake Batman up, with an adrenaline boost. Fracture, good at electric shocks, successfully revives Batman. Allyce notices movement, and warns that enforcers are coming, suggesting a sudden threat. Fracture sees enemies coming, and suggests briefly stopping time. They confirm Batman's identity. Batman tells them where to take him for safety. Strongarm is ready to help, holding Batman and getting ready for action. Strongarm acts fast to avoid enemy fire, using his strong abilities to grab Batman and Fracture, jumping to safety. They reach their destination, and Batman tells Strongarm to take him inside a door. Strongarm confidently says he doesn't need a door and asks where they are. Batman says they are at Superman's Fortress of Solitude. Strongarm is amazed. Batman tells them there's no time to waste, and asks them to follow. Batman reveals that Superman's computers have access worldwide, and with his new cybernetic abilities, he can control them all. He goes online, gaining information from everywhere, breaking limitations. Strongarm confirms success in the rebuild as requested. The plan involves Batman waking up to witness Fracture using his time powers. Strongarm asks how Batman knew to come to this place. Lex Luthor says he gave Batman hints to figure it out himself, because Batman is smart. Luthor needed Batman to invite him in. Batman has access because of that. They place the time disruptor as planned, and now Fracture is asked to proceed with the next step. Batman gets new information that the Justice League is attacking Brainiac's mothership. They want Sinestro power rings and Exobytes that Brainiac used to store powers. Luthor plans to use these powers to create new warriors. The world is already destroyed, and Luthor wants to team up with Batman. Brainiac enforcers are coming, and Strongarm says stopping them is our only chance to save the world. Batman needs to talk to the Justice League. Batman tries to call Blue Beetle, Black Canary, and Atom, but they don't answer. Luthor offers to help since Atom can't take calls. Batman proposes a plan to use Brainiac's Exobytes to create heroes, but send them into the past to prevent a disaster. Luthor agrees, but Batman needs to turn off the security system, which he quickly does. Luthor tells Fracture to get up, but Fracture needs help. Luthor takes charge, saying Brainiac's forces breached outer defenses, and Strongarm is holding them back. Batman admits Luthor is the only one smart enough to control the unstable chronal wave. Batman reluctantly relies on Luthor, urging him to hurry, as Brainiac's minions break through. Luthor approves of Batman's upgrade, but says his armor is damaged. Batman tells Luthor to focus on his job, as the fortress shields are falling. Batman will deal with the minions, and Luthor has to work on a canister with millions of exobytes, Earth's last hope. Batman tells Fracture to leave, and emphasizes the importance of Luthor's task. Batman stops Brainiac's machines that are attacking inside the Fortress of Solitude. While Luthor, the cunning mastermind, managed to acquire the exobytes during the chaos caused by Brainiac's attack. While others were busy fighting the alien threat, Luthor had a different objective: control over the temporal wave. With the power rings now in his possession, he aims to manipulate time itself. Luthor is happy that everything went as he planned. Batman threatens to come after Luthor, but Luthor says Batman will be busy. Luthor starts a self-destruct sequence with his authorization code. Batman is fighting a bunch of Brainiac's machines, hitting and dodging their attacks. He says this is just the beginning.